Today's weekly video, we are going to be discussing some of the alternatives to buying a single family home property. With affordability becoming an issue and other considerations, this might be a very interesting discussion for you to weigh in on. Hi, everyone. My name is Katie Evans. I am owner and lead agent of the Living 48 real estate team. Welcome back to another one of our weekly videos. And we're going to have a quick discussion today on alternatives to actually buying a single family home property. All right. Um, we've seen obviously pricing in Arizona start to skyrocket. And for many people, this has made purchasing a single family home just unrealistic and unaffordable to them. And so we thought it would be fun to have kind of an exploring discussion of maybe some other alternatives that are out there for you that you might want to consider. If not in the long term, maybe just in the short term to get yourself into a better financial situation in order to be able to purchase that single family home. So if you're one of those people who's kind of looking for that flexibility, a sense of belonging, but that traditional path to stability and buying a home is just not working out for you right now. Let's jump right into this discussion. So the first thing that I want you to consider is I want you to consider embracing the idea of multifamily dwellings. Okay, so this could be a condo or a townhome or any of those connected properties that you can still purchase with a mortgage. Those are actually great places to start and maybe even great places to end. You have shared spaces, you have shared maintenance costs, usually in the form of the HOA and them taking care of different things. You have shared amenities, and so you don't have to pay for the pool and the water and the electricity because that's all a part of the HOA typically and those kind of things. So those kinds of shared amenities and shared opportunities might be a really great place for you to start. Okay. The next one that I want to discuss is it's kind of a new concept for everybody, but it's the world of co-living. All right. For a lot of families, this could be multi-family dwellings where you've got more than one family purchasing a property and splitting it out. We've got some mother-in-law suites. We've got, like this could be all over the board. But in recent years, this has even evolved into renting a room in someone's home or apartment living or, just all kinds of things. But really, these kinds of communities have a really great opportunity for you to foster that sense of collaboration, especially if you're a bunch of people sharing a room, each renting a room in a house, or somebody's purchased the house and or you all go in together to purchase the house, that co-living thing, you can be sharing the household task, the household expenses, the all kind of things. But this might be a more affordable housing option for you as well. So consider that world of co-living. Now, this is not a big trend in Arizona, but we are starting to see this trend take off in other places. So when it happens somewhere else, we kind of expect that it will come here. And there are areas of Arizona that are welcoming this trend as well. So I want you to consider the idea of a tiny house. Super fun, right? The tiny house movement has seriously gained momentum over the last several years. Very cost effective, very minimalistic, very, just kind of fun. And sometimes they're built on wheels, so you can move them, relocate, and it's kind of a fun concept, something to think about. Now, again, in some of the major Metro Phoenix areas, that's not going to be an option for you, but it's something to look into and see if what you're looking to do, it would be an option for you. All right, I do want to discuss the concept of renting. Now, as a real estate agent, of course, that's not my first choice for you, but renting really does continue to be a viable option for a lot of people. If you're looking for flexibility, if you're looking for freedom from long-term financial commitments, if you know you're going to be relocated for your job, if this, that, and the other, renting can still provide you that freedom that you're looking for, the current lifestyle that you're looking for without the burden of the property and the maintenance. And, just because everybody says that, oh, you should buy a house doesn't necessarily mean that you should buy a house. So it's something to really consider and see if maybe that's a better way for you to go right now. All right. The very last one that I want to just discuss very quickly and throw out there for you is the kind of we call it the alternative ownership model. So these fall into things like housing cooperatives, land trusts, community land trusts, all those kind of things. That it's a really interesting. It's maybe a little bit not traditional, but we see a lot of these in our 55 plus communities. But there are neighborhoods in Scottsdale that have this same kind of land trust situation set up. We see it in Fountain Hills and a few neighborhoods and those kind of things. But really, what this does is it offers a unique possibility for affordable and sustainable housing. So in these kind of housing cooperatives, typically the residents own the house, but they do not own the property. So they share decision-making responsibilities, all those kind of things. And so really the community owns the land and you come together, you lease the dirt, but own the property. It can make it more affordable for people. And it really does potentially foster a strong sense of community and is an alternative that you can look at as far as home ownership goes. So all of these are alternatives to just a traditional cut and dry, let's buy a single standalone single family home. And so something to consider and talk about and see if any of those make more sense to you than another one. So in conclusion, buying the single family home still is a super popular choice for most people. It is my favorite, I'm not going to lie. But it is really important for us to recognize that there are other alternatives and other situations that maybe make one of those alternatives more important. So take some time, look at your personal situation, look at what your personal goals are, what your next 5 years look like, and then we can make some better decisions around what is going to be the best move for you. Now, as always, myself, my team, we are here to be a resource for you. We would love it if you would reach out to us, ask any questions that you have, send any of your friends or family or coworkers our way that have some questions on these items as well, and let us be their real estate resource here as well. So you can DM us and however you are consuming this video content, or feel free to call me directly at 480-415-1341. You can also text me at that number or head over to our website, www.living48realestate.com, for a plethora of resources and a lot more videos like this one that you can check out and get some real estate related questions answered. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you on our next weekly video.